Hey guys, what's up? Hope everything is good and welcome back to learning CSGO as a CS veteran. I will say it has been about 3 or 4 months since I last played matchmaking, so I will of course have lost my rank and there will have been some MMR decay as well. So let's see what we can get done here on DE Cash. This is of course a solo queue game. So I am playing mid solo this game, so I'm by myself on mid, which usually isn't the best idea for Cash. But they did end up going to A bomb site pretty fast this game, the terrorists on the pistol round. I got 1 kill but then get picked off by someone who I think is around the site area, and the terrorists just win the round from there. So not a very good start here, we are 1-0 down. So on the second round I am Deagle Armor, a bit of a force buy here. It is very important to play these rounds like they are normal gun rounds. You can see someone pushed out mid towards the vent area here. I have lost my position and I've been Molotoved. What I don't want to do is give them mid control, especially as I'm playing alone. So rather than go and just force a gunfight and potentially die, I just want to move around the map a bit more, try and work my position and not give away a stupid pick.
Grenade out.
So as you just saw, I got 1 pick onto someone in mid and a second pick onto someone entering B. The last guy's in the white walls, I know exactly where he is. I don't want to play too aggressive and give him the picks and potentially lose a round. My teammate does do that, but he gets a kill, so it is now 1-1. This next round doesn't go so well, so I do have a Mac 10 that I picked up the previous round, but as I said, I am playing mid solo on Cash. It's usually a good idea to play at least 2 people mid. It's a really good idea to have 1 person push through and play in vents and help you at mid, but as I'm playing solo, they actually said all 5 members are at B and to help them. So I pushed through the vents, but obviously all 5 members were not at B. Someone was behind me, he managed to sneak up and kill me in the back, and we ended up losing the round from there. So skipping forward a couple of rounds, the score is now 3-1 to the terrorists. We've actually been force buying every single round just because my teammates have been, so I've had no choice. This round I have Mag 7 and light armor, so I actually pushed through mid because I've noticed they've not been playing there too often. So I catch 1 guy out who's behind the box and a second guy in the garage. There is a 3rd guy in A main with an AWP. I slowly managed to get a couple of hits on him with the Mag 7 and pick up his AWP. So we're now in a 4v1 situation. So we do also have the bomb. All we need to do in this situation is call where we're watching. So for example, I've said I'm outside blue squeaky door, I am watching the garage. We just don't need to push and give the terrorists any easy picks. We just need to literally watch a position, tell our teammates we're watching that position and not push him. That's a philosophy my teammates clearly don't agree with, as they push in 1 by 1, making it a 2v1 situation instead of a 4v1 situation. As we do have the bomb though, I just need to hold my position and run down the clock, and eventually he has to peek and I get the kill. A nice form on that round and the score is now 3-2. So I am still playing mid by myself. I do have an AWP. You can see a terrorist does peek me and I managed to AWP him, but I can also see that they are eco. So all I need to do in this situation is play distance, let them peek me 1 by 1 because they'll only have Tech 9s and P250s. Although they are deadly, they are obviously a 1-shot headshot in close range. If I keep my range on middle, they have to headshot me at least twice. So it's always in my favour to play distance against an eco. So we are 4-3 up going into this round. I actually start the round off pretty well. I get the opening kill on mid as he tries to flash himself out, and then follow that up with the second kill shortly after. I then get killed from forklift. I fell victim to the matchmaking solo queue curse, which is where when people die they don't call out positions. So I had no idea he was that close to me and could have shot me in the side. Obviously you might say that I could have been looking at my radar, but sometimes when you're playing a position you can't constantly be staring at your radar, and you have to have a little bit of faith in your teammates that they will tell you when they die or if you're in danger. The next couple of rounds are a bit of a struggle. Both times I open up the killing with 1 or 2 kills, making it into a 5v3 or a 5v4 situation. However, what they then do is enter the B site without really even getting any entry kills. So then we have to retake the B site with only 3 people alive, and that's against 4 players. It's not easy to do, and if terrorists play it properly, it's a very difficult situation. So we end up losing about 6 rounds in a row at this stage. This round on screen being the only exception. I do manage to open the killing on their AWP with a Colt, and they do try and go into B, but my teammates do get the entry kills this time and we do win the round. So that's the end of the first half, and the score, as you can see, is 9-6 in their favour. The pistol round is going to be very, very important. So for this second half, I have put more UI on the screen so you can see the score at the top and things like that. It just makes it a bit easier to follow the game and a bit more interesting to watch. So you can see we are doing a bit of a B push. I am holding middle, making sure that no one flanks us, which they actually do. You can see someone push through middle. I managed to kill him, but do get shot in the side from someone pushing B. So at this time, we're in a 3v2 situation. I have told my team that both players are going to A main, so they shouldn't really be looking anywhere else. This guy does push into A main, a bit aggressive, and gets taken out. So we're now in a 2v2 situation. The bomb is down. All my teammates really need to do in this situation is not peek. They are peeking, but you know, you can see he does get the kill. He's still peeking for that second guy, which he should not do. He just needs to play defensive now and play off his teammate. But we do still win the round, making the score 9-7. On to the second round, the anti-eco round, although most teams do buy these days with pistols and armour. What I like to do on cash and solo queue is just get some mid control. So you can see I flashed myself out, got into mid and tried to do a quick flank on B. There's actually no one from the CT side playing in B here, so I have called out on the microphone and asked my teammates to come back. What I do find happening a lot here is my team just drops like flies. You can see someone getting knifed on my team there and then just pistoled, and you know, at this stage I'm last alive now. I had no idea, so I pushed up car and I was actually pretty shocked to see that there's someone close and I was the last person alive. So I do die and that makes the score 10-7. We do manage to take the next couple of rounds in a row pretty much by just taking mid control. We get our mid very fast and just get killed basically. That's the only explanation for it. We just pretty much rushed, got killed and took the round from there. So on the screen now is the first gun round, a very important round. Because they are quite light on mid, which I discovered from the first few rounds, I actually decided to just actually charge out mid, get out there with an AK and see what I can do. So I did get one pick onto someone playing A who was facing A main, a second kill onto a CT in connector, and then a third kill onto someone near T spawn, sorry CT spawn. So already we won that round very fast there, just a complete rush on the A bomb site and me through mid, and we just swept the board and got an easy round. So unfortunately though, we did actually lose the next 3 rounds in a row. Pretty much we went for the same sort of strategies where people were going A and I was going mid. They did get a bit wise to that. You can see they were playing 2 around connector there. I really should have shot that deagle guy, but we ended up losing 3 in a row, making the score 12-11 in the CT's favour. So the next gun round, you can see I got a pick onto a guy car, but this sums up my experience with solo queue matchmaking. I was constantly being told that A bomb site is clear and my teammate was in or around A bomb site, and they were saying it's clear coming to A, they can only be car or highway. But of course I got killed from A bomb site and my teammate then just went and died to the CT who was playing A main. So 13-11 down, things aren't going too well. So skipping forward a few rounds, you can see we have taken back the lead 14-13, but there was nothing to show in those rounds that's worth watching. So we are on the next gun round here, and it is a 2v2 situation. I actually managed to get 1 kill onto someone who was at the A box, couldn't expect. Followed it up with a second kill, making the score 15-13 in our favour. So from not looking too good to coming back to having at least a draw, things were going pretty well. This round, however, was a bit of a disaster. I say a bit, it was actually a complete disaster. So you can see I am playing mid again, trying to get some mid control. I do get flashed, but managed to get the kill onto the guy pushing middle before he can kill me. We then push up highway and get into the A bomb site without any problems. However, the bomb is for some reason going to B. I was a bit confused at this point, but was told, you know, it's fine, there's only 2 CTs left. There's actually 3 CTs left and I'd take one out in CT spawn. My teammate then follows that up with another kill, and the last CT is the guy at forklift. For some reason I actually thought there was 4 of us alive and only 1 of them alive, and it was the last round. So I was playing a bit too gung-ho and trying to get the kill myself, because I also thought he was low. So I actually gave him a free pick, and it turns out there was only 1 person left on my team who was playing white walls. So I take full responsibility for that round. I played it absolutely awful. One thing I need to make sure I do is pay more attention when I'm solo queuing to how many people are left on my team, because when I do play with friends and play ESEA or play clan games, I'm always told everything, so I find it a lot harder to make stupid decisions like that. But in solo queue you really need to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings and aware of how many people are left on your side. And unfortunately the last round also went poorly. I was trying to get a pick on mid while my team rushed A and got picked off 1 by 1. So we ended up tying the game in the end. I was previously unranked, so I actually ended up getting re-ranked at DMG, which is the lowest I've ever been in matchmaking, even when I first started playing matchmaking solo queue. So it gives us a decent platform to build from at least, and do expect more regular videos going forward. I hope you have enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you next time.